get ready with me for the OSU women's college basketball game versus Maryland. I've already done my base skincare and self-care for the morning, which are these products. Outside of brushing my teeth, the very first thing I do is put on my clindamycin because your girl has acne. And then immediately following is the Rhode glazing milk mixed with the Jergens Natural Glow. I do medium to deep even though I'm pretty fair skinned because the fair one just like doesn't show up for me. So I actually combine these and it leaves me pretty moisturized and it doesn't bother my acne at all. Then for my perfume, I usually go in with the Fenty Hair on my scalp, like from a distance so it's not oily, and then on my chest, and then I put this on my chest and then the lower half of my body, and they mix pretty well together. Since I've already done my base skincare for the day, I'm gonna go in with the Rhode glazing mist just to kind of rehydrate my skin before I put on some blush, just a little bit of color so I don't look so boring. I usually do 3 stripes down left, middle, and right. I've also already curled my eyelashes for the day, so I probably won't curl them again because they still look pretty good, but I will go in with my little spoolie and fix my eyebrows. I also already have all of my jewelry on. I'm not wearing a necklace because you can't see it with this huge Free People shirt, but anyway. The Rhode Pocket Blush is one of my absolute favorite makeup products. It's the simplest and it does not take that much product. I usually put it on like this. Tiny bit on my nose. Sometimes I'll put it on my forehead or like down here, but honestly I don't really need that today because I am going to be wearing a hat for the game. Honestly, I usually use my fingers, but I might use a brush today just to make sure that it actually blends out fairly evenly. Like, the pocket blush is literally one product and I feel like it's already made a huge difference. This is in shade Tan Line. The thing I love about this specific color is it really does kind of look like a tan line. It kind of makes you have like a sun-kissed look. So it's not super pink, but it's not super brown. So it kind of works as both a bronzer and a blush. Since I do have some red marks and acne blemishes, I like to use the Benefit Boing Industrial Strength Concealer. It's a little pot concealer and it's supposed to be like a dupe for the NARS pot concealer. I've never tried the NARS, so I guess like technically I can't really say it's a dupe, but to me it works amazing. Most people would go in with a brush or even their finger, but honestly I usually just use a dry beauty blender because I feel like it spreads the best. I'm not gonna put a ton on because I don't want my skin to look cakey or dry, because I do have very dry skin, especially in the winter. And I guess I should say the main reason I don't use a brush is because I feel like a brush is better when you're using a lot of this product or like you're really trying to cover, but I'm not putting on like foundation or anything because this is like my everyday basic look. So I'm really just trying to lightly cover what's there so it still looks natural. At the end of the day, I'm not that embarrassed about my acne anymore because it's very common and there's nothing I can do about it. I drink water every single day. I eat pretty healthy. Like, it is what it is. Part of me wants to wear like mascara and go for a no makeup look, but I honestly just really don't want to have to take it all off later. So I might just leave it at this and go in with my Sasho, or however you'd pronounce it, lip stain. This color is 03 Pinked. Honestly, I don't feel like it shows up that pink, but whatever. The trick to these is you have to do them pretty fast because it dries so quick and you cannot really layer it. That's gonna have to do because if I layer it anymore, it's going to start coming off. But I usually would let it sit for a few minutes. I don't want it to be super dark, so I think I'm gonna do it for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then once I peel it off and it's dry, I'm gonna put my Rhode Lippy and my peptide treatment over top, and then it'll give a really nice subtle color gloss. I feel like it's taking forever to dry today because I did not put as much as I usually do. So I'm gonna empty my purse and put it in my jacket for the game because I don't feel like taking my Lulu bag today and they have a no bag policy. So all I'm gonna take are my keys, my driver's license, which I am not gonna show y'all, my Rhode Peptide Lip Shape. This is in the color Lunge. I think I'm gonna take this Rhode Peptide Lip Tint. This one is in the shade Salty Tan, so very similar shade to the blush I'm wearing. I'm just gonna put this in my big pocket, and then I'm gonna put my ID in my arm pocket, and I also have an arm pocket on this side. but I think I'm just gonna use the left one. I'm gonna go ahead and peel this off because I feel like I don't want it to be too dark. Yeah, that's kind of dark, but I think it'll be okay. Usually it comes off better than this, but I just don't think I used enough today. Honestly though, the shade is really good. It's just my beef is that it's not pink. Now that that's done, let's go in with the lip shape. I'm not gonna do a ton since I already have that color from the Sasho lip tape, or however you say it. I am so sorry, I do not know how to pronounce that. You can't even tell that I put this on, but it looks good though. I like this shade. Peptide lip tint. This color is so good. I love this color. You really don't have to put that much on either. I don't even know if you guys understood what I said. I didn't put that much on because I'm about to eat a peanut butter and jelly on my way to the game, but this is the final no makeup-ish look, I guess, because I'm not even hardly wearing makeup. But I just feel like Rhode is for the girlies who don't love to wear a lot of makeup, or they just really like skincare and like moisturizing makeup face care. I don't even know, girl. This is the final vibe for today. Let me show you all the whole outfit. Today is actually the pink game, but I don't really own any pink, so we're just going with the typical scarlet, black, white, you know the vibe. As always, all the products I used and what I'm wearing will be linked in my LTK, and I hope y'all are tuning in to women's basketball.